I'm going to do a purely improvised 5-minute lightning talk. So what's it, 1:28 now? Give me a suggestion of something that I might talk about.
Like a tech idea.
Cool jacket? My cool jacket. Okay. My cool jacket is one thing. What? Some other ideas as well.
Oh, are you going to put them together?
No, I'm just getting a few.
You shout out 3 words and you make a story out of it.
I could do that. Making that a tech talk is going to be a little challenging.
But I can give you a technical topic. You can relate it to your ideas.
Yeah, actually, I'll take my cool jacket. Okay. No, here we are. I'm going to turn my cool jacket into a tech talk.
I know, like, jacket could be a good metaphor for, like, any sort of rapper. Do you want to do it? No.
All right. So, hi, my name's Ian Carroll, and this is a 5-minute improvised lightning talk. Now, it might not actually go for a full 5 minutes. It might be a little shorter than that, but we're going to try for 5 minutes. In any case, my tech talk is going to be about my cool jacket. Take a look at this jacket. It is really cool, isn't it? I just got this. I got this at Disneyland, actually. I got it at the new Star Wars Disneyland experience. I think it's called Galaxy's Edge. And so there are a number of things. There's a couple of reasons why I got this jacket. And part of that was the experience that was created at Disneyland. Now, granted, Disney's not great at everything. For example, some of their apps are really kind of terrible to use, especially their web apps, unfortunately. Something that 8th Light would be very good at, by the way. But when it comes to embedded technologies and experiences, they really know how to take something technical and turn it into something that seems like magic. For example, at the park, I went on the Han Solo, or what is it? It was the Smuggler's Run experience. So you start off, and this is really kind of cool about how this all works. You start off, and I'm going to just draw a map here. The first thing that happens is you. So this right here is a picture of the Millennium Falcon. Okay.
That makes more sense.
And when you're coming in, you're going to come in one of 2 directions.
It's got an appendage.
Yes, this right here is the cockpit. That is actually. This is a serious tech talk, okay? This is a very serious tech talk.
And your audience is all women.
Fine. Yes, so when you come in, the first thing you're going to see is this. And this means a lot to a lot of people, that they actually get to see a full-sized version of this thing that they only saw on screen. And then you go into, and then you get into in line, and you wait 45 minutes to get on a ride that's going to simulate this. What's really cool about this experience is that not only do you end up seeing this thing, but then as you walk through and snake your way around inside whatever the heck is in here, as you get through your line, that normally would be 45 minutes of just boring waiting. There's all kinds of little exhibits that are in there, and different small theater sort of things that happen. And what they do is they use a whole bunch of embedded technologies and things like that to create these experiences. But it's not just a matter of what's utility, right? Utility would be, don't bother with this. The ride is just a simulator with a cockpit, right? So it's just this thing, or whatever this is. That's it. You just have some seats in there. And you do the ride. And then you wait 45 minutes to an hour in a chain link fence to get there. But the point is that instead of taking something like wait times and just turning that into just a utilitarian sort of thing. They actually consider a user's experience as they go through that exhibit. Every single detail in there is something to look at. There is something that brings you into that world, that gets you ready for that experience. And I think maybe when we're writing forms on web pages and things like that, we should consider this approach versus the chain link fence approach, where we really think about the minute our show starts is the minute they open up that app and they see the welcome screen that begins the process for them signing up, however many form fields they need to fill out, all that sort of stuff. Granted, they have to fill that stuff out. But how can we do that in a way that makes them feel like they're getting ready for something awesome, as opposed to this barrier that's going to stop them, or that causes fear in them, like this is going to steal their information? If I had to walk through a chain link fence to get to this simulator experience, I would not feel the same way that I felt spending 45 minutes walking through this Star Wars land. It was like a Winter's Wonderland of Star Wars stuff, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed staying in line. I actually kind of was sad when it was time to actually do the ride, because of how much I enjoyed standing in that line, because I was just immersed in the world. And so I think that might be a way of turning around how we do our sign-up processes and how we do our security authentications, is that we make the user feel like they're not a criminal, they're a guest, and we're going to help them. So that's my tech talking about my cool jacket.